Greetings all, Shane Bruce, rest on my daisy with a hail and farewell to a delightful little daisy, model 102, number 102, model 36. Let's roll that roll stamp up. We did a video, a receiving video on this one, and it was quite a rust bucket. You couldn't actually read that to begin with. And now we've gotten the surface work that we needed to do to it done, and some minor repair. When the gun rolled in here, it had a broken air tube, which means it wasn't shooting anything. So after diagnosing that malady and disassembling the piece and replacing the air tube, we stuck it back together with its factory mainspring and a new seal set and the factory shot tube and fired away. And it was pretty damn slow. Average speed over 10 rounds is about 77 feet a second. Hardly enough to propel a BB 15 feet, much less knock over a beer can or, adult beverage can or something of that nature. So went back in, pulled out the guts, upgraded everything spring-wise and air tube-wise, and fired her up again with the factory factory mainspring, and got it up to about 150. And so then we just went ahead and did the third issue, which was the Cobalt mainspring, overbore air tube, new seal set, and factory shot tube, and she's running reliable 250 now. So that, I think, is acceptable in accordance with what the customer wanted to do. Let's get down close and take a look at this. Now, this is a nickel gun. I'm going to flex this thing so you can see the dancing lights. On this chunk of the receiver, most of the nickel is gone. After a lengthy evapor rust bath, we managed to get all the rust and a lot of the pitting reduced, not reduced, but less visible. Let's roll on down to the muzzle there, and we'll show you where it's got a little bit more nickel on it. Nickel-ish, nickelette. You know, so there's some nickel finish still residing on the gun. Not bad, because the thing's probably on the order of 80 years old. And this is a top load feed tap. You can see that's where the BBs actually go in the hole at the top. Right there. All right, let's flip her over and take a look at the other side. Pretty standard popular stock. It did have a crack in it, so that's been repaired. The original varnish finish was mostly there. And to give you a comparison of what it looks like now and what it looked like when I got it, you can see on this old Red Ryder stock where the varnish is worn away and the wood is a different color temperature because there's no finish or protection on it. And what we've done with this one is apply some Danish oil to the stock and massaged it so that there is no unprotected wood, which is important if you want the gun to last a little bit longer. And it's certainly lasted long enough right now. Got a cast iron lever on it, got the one-piece steel trigger, got the nickel coating on it. Overall, a nice solid little weapon with the short air tube, because this is a 102. So the air tube here is not as long as they would normally be on a Red Ryder, but that's a feature of the gun. Sort of like it's an ancient buck. We can just say that. That's probably an adequate description. So it's done. We're ready to send it home and let it start busting cans for its owner. That's all we've got for you today, kids. This is Shane Bruce with the rest of my daisy, signing off.